Hey, it's Kendall, and this is 90 Church. Before we start, if you haven't done so already, please follow us on Facebook or subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can catch the next episode. We are in a new series entitled Here's Hope, and it's a study through the New Testament book of 1 Thessalonians, which, as we mentioned last week, is one of the main themes of which is hope. So let's jump in. 1 Thessalonians 1, verse 6. So you received the message with joy from the Holy Spirit, in spite of the severe suffering it brought you. In this way, you imitated both us and the Lord. Okay, so hold on. I'm not all that sure I like this verse. You received the message with joy from the Holy Spirit. I like that part. What's that? Well, that is the enduring hope in Jesus that we talked about last week. By the power of Jesus' death and resurrection, He forgives our sin, He connects us to God, and He begins to transform our hearts. I love that first half, but the second half, in spite of the severe suffering it brought you, what is that about? Well, if you go to the book of Acts, it tells us that when the Thessalonians in the town of Thessalonica, which by the way is still there in northeastern Greece today, when they first became followers of Jesus, some of the locals didn't like it and they rioted and they dragged these new believers into court and they threw them in jail. It was not an easy beginning. And this is a good reminder that the life of faith is not a life of ease. You know, sometimes we mistakenly assume that if we follow Jesus, everything ought to be rainbows and unicorns, but that's simply not true. Life is still life. People are still broken. We still get hurt. So, what do we do when everything hits the fan? Well, we imitate Jesus, who found his strength and his sustenance and his identity in God. I don't know what you are facing today. It might be pretty hard. So listen, God has by no means abandoned you. Lean on Him, draw near to Him, and rest in Him today. We'll talk to you soon.